Okay, I'm putting my notebook away. Good morning, good afternoon. I look crazy. I just finished day 7 with Julie Murphy, who's an abundance coach. I've never heard of her, but I love her. I want to get all of her books. I want to find any videos if she's done any videos. She's incredible. You need to look her up. The class today was like so incredible to me, so incredible. It was life-changing. I took like maybe 3 pages of notes, and normally I do maybe 1 or 2 pages, if that. Well, usually about 1 at least. So there was just so much that I got out of it, where basically the biggest takeaway for me is to do more things that bring me joy every day. It like makes me sad thinking about it, because every day I'm living for other people. I have kids, so of course I want to do everything for them, but I don't do anything that makes me happy or anything that's like fun for me. So my biggest takeaway is like, I need to have more fun. Like, I have fun playing with my kids. I play with my youngest son the most because he's 6, and then my older 2 are like preteens and just like want to do their own thing. Sometimes they want to hang out with mom, which is an honor, but overall I want to do things that are more specific to what I like, you know, because playing cars is fun, but you know, I personally would choose other things. But yeah, just wanted to share that real quick, but I gotta go. Okay, I forgot to do an update for day 9. So today was a ceremony, and we had Patti Papa, also known as Patti Oddo. She's Victor Oddo's wife. And it was more of like a ceremony today. So she did singing, and she had a drum, and she works with plants a lot. So she was calling in the spirit of the rose, I think. It was really beautiful though. I loved it. I got into a deep like meditative state where I felt so amazing. But before I got into a meditative state, it was kind of, the sound was going in and out, and so it was kind of like a brief intermission. So I went to the bathroom real quick, and it ended up working out perfectly, because there was an email that was sent out where it was requested that we have something to represent rose, the plant rose. And so you could have like an actual flower or a drawing or just something that represented rose. And I did not get the email. I forgot to check my email, and so when everybody was talking about it, I like quickly drew a rose and then was just like, please let this ceremony work for me. But with the little break that happened with the sound going out and I went to the bathroom, I had a bouquet of wooden roses that I totally forgot about. I got them for Valentine's Day for my husband last year, and they were just in there for like decoration, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I grabbed the bouquet, so it ended up working out perfectly for me, and I was just like, thanks, Rose. But yeah, she was singing, and she had some like a shaker and some drums, and I just got into like a really nice relaxing meditative state. I didn't get any like messages come through for me, but it was a really nice meditation, so I appreciated today. It was beautiful, and I felt really good all day today. I felt like I was in good spirits, even when things seemingly were like negative or going wrong. I just kind of tapped into my heart space and just continued to be as positive and happy as I could be. So today was a beautiful day for me, and I hope everybody else had a beautiful day out there too. And hopefully tomorrow is, or I don't want to say hopefully, and thankfully tomorrow will be another good day. I gotta be more positive. I'm trying every single day. I'm trying to do like positive affirmations just randomly to keep my spirits way, way, way up, as Leora Alexandra used to say. But yeah, so again, if you watched this video or took the time to watch any of my videos, thank you very much, and have a wonderfully, beautiful day. Okay, bye. I don't know why, but I really like this filter. So I just finished day 10 of the 21-day magnetic abundance challenge, and it was amazing. It was really good, but I started to get emotional through it and started crying. I feel like with this challenge, I've said it before, it's caused me to do a lot of shadow work, and I do feel a lot of things just coming to the surface. So one of the things that he had said was to look at what abundance looks like to you, because it's different for everybody. So get clear on what abundance is for you. So I wrote down what that is for me. And then it kind of hit me that I'm not really appreciative of where abundance is already in my life. I don't tend to focus on it that much, because he said like, look at where you're already abundant and think about and pay attention to how you feel around where you're already abundant. You should feel, like not worried about it and at peace. Those are the areas that you should feel more at peace, where you're not stressed or worried about it because it's taken care of. And that's where I got emotional, is because I realized like I am abundant in these areas, and I'm not appreciative of it. I'm still stressed over these. I still worry about these. We have a home, we're renting, and that causes me to always be fearful of losing our home. So I do feel like I'm abundant. Like I have a beautiful home. It's like 3 stories. We have a lot of room. I'm in my son's room right now, which is the basement, and it's a really big room. And I love our home, but I'm always afraid of losing it. And then where I'm also abundant is I do have family. I don't have like a ton of family, and I'm not close with a ton of family. And I feel like that's where I feel like I'm not abundant there, or I'm not as stress-free there. I have some family members with some health stuff, so that causes me stress, even though I do have family in my life. And I didn't have a good childhood. I didn't have the best childhood, so I should be more thankful for the family that I do have. And I am a really healthy person. I don't eat the best. I feel like I always look at other people in the spiritual community, and I feel like everybody mostly is like plant-based, but then there's a couple people who just are like, I eat whatever I want and they don't stress about it. And I feel like I'm always somebody that's like, I need to eat better. And despite the fact that I'm not a perfect eater, I do try to be healthy. And even though, again, I'm not a perfect eater, I'm a really healthy person. I hardly ever get sick. And when I do get sick, it's like a day, and then I'm totally fine. Or it's like, oh, my nose is a little messed up, or my throat's a little messed up. But other than that, I'm fine. Throughout this whole panorama, I've been fine. Like I've gotten sick maybe twice. That was the worst of how sick I ever got, I guess, during this whole thing. And it literally wasn't that bad at all. So obviously I've been very fortunate with my health. Not everybody has that same experience. And again, not to keep like reiterating not to keep repeating it, I'm not the healthiest person. Like I drink water every day, but I could drink more. So it's like I should be way more thankful for my health. My kids, same thing with them. They've been very healthy this entire time. Rarely ever get sick. When they do, it's super minor. I haven't had to take them to the doctor for like anything major. My son, he bonked his nose before, and we thought it was broken, and it wasn't. And then my other son, my oldest son, swallowed a magnet, and then they were like, it'll just pass on its own. And I was thinking this is something major, and it turned out not to be. And those are really the only major things that have happened. Actually, my daughter, she did have a lymph node like swell in her neck once, and she had antibiotics for like a week. And actually, now thinking about it, my son has broken a bone in his hand and then sprained his ankle multiple times, my oldest son. But I would say overall, we haven't had any like major life-threatening things happen as far as my kids go. My husband is another story. He's had a lot of health issues, unfortunately. But I am very thankful for my kids' health and for my health, and hopefully my husband's health gets better, but he's still here. So, that's something to be thankful for. But basically my point is like, I take for granted the things that I am abundant in because I constantly focus on problems. And I feel like I've just wired my brain to focus on negative. And so of course I'm like miserable a lot. I've wired my brain to be miserable and negative, and I really need to work on rewiring my brain. And I feel like that's what I've done this entire challenge is rewire my brain, work on reframing my negative beliefs, doing a lot of shadow work. Like I feel like I've just done so much inner work, and I still have my struggles because I feel like the more you shine light on problems that you have, the more stuff starts to come up. It's like your body or your mind or something is like, oh, you're doing shadow work. Well, here's all this stuff you can be working on. That's how it feels anyways. So I think I've also said this in a previous video. So it's like, it's been hard, it's exhausting, but I am also really thankful to be doing this work because I know once I'm done, if that's possible, once I do a lot of the work anyways, I'll be in a better place and I will feel better overall. So I just feel so fortunate to be in this class, and I'm loving it. So if you haven't joined one of his workshops, you definitely should. It's only like day 10, and I've gotten so much out of it. So definitely join. I went ahead and threw my glasses on. But anyways, I did just finish today's workshop. I journaled a lot, and then I wanted to share with you guys. So hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully it triggered something in you of like, I do that too, or I don't know. But if you watched this and you took the time to watch this, thank you very much. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.